Oh, in a previous video, we have seen how we can create a simple HTTP server with the help of the HTTP module. Now, in this video, we will see how the HTTP module can understand the request over the URL and then can send the data. So, let me add one more file here. I'll name it as HTTP data server.js. Again, I'm gonna have here import HTTP from HTTP. Then I'm gonna create a server again. So we'll say that let server is equals to create server. Right. Oops. Here I have to put it like this. Say HTTP dot create server. I'm gonna have here the request response, and again I'm gonna listen this on server dot listen. Right. Say import 8090. I'm doing that. Now let me define some data here. So let me have here let employees is equals to, so I'm creating a JSON array with some records. So I'll say here empno 101 emp name, right here I just say emp1, and let me just copy paste it. So I'm copying this here and pasting it. So 4 records, 2 3 4, say emp2 emp3 emp4. And now what I'm going to do over here is that I'll say response dot write head. I'll have 200, and then I'll say again content type, and now here I'm going to return the data in the form of JSON. So I'll say application slash JSON. I'll say here response dot write. I'm gonna say in the employees array here. Okay. And I'm gonna end the response. That's it. And now let me run this here. So I'll say node http data server.js. We will just create one node here. So I'll say that console.log. I'll have here http data server listening on port 8090. Let me save it, run it here 8090. Let me modify my message properly. This is my port. Sorry for the spelling mistake, guys. Right, and then I'm gonna have here 8090. Right, oops, there is some error. So what's that error? So it says that chunk argument must be of the type string. Right, so this means that we are supposed to serialize the employees array here. So let me go back, and here I'll say JSON stringify. Right, so the right sends the chunk over here as a stream, so we have to serialize this. Let me do one thing. I will like to keep this server running. Okay, so here I'll say sudo npm install -- global. I'll say nodemon. Okay, so let this be installed. So I'm gonna run my server with the help of nodemon. So instead of running the file separately with the help of node, I'm just gonna say nodemon http data server.js. So this is continuously running now, and then I do have this data which is coming in the form of JSON. Okay, that's the thing here. Now, once this is done, what I want to do is that I want to modify this to accept the value from the URL, and then I want to make sure that the data, one single employee record, to be written over here from the server. So what I will be doing is that I'm going to modify my code here. So the first thing first here, I just say that now let URL is equals to, I'm going to have request.url here, and then I'm going to check that URL value. So I'll say that if URL is equals to, I have /101, so I'm going to send this parameter through URL. Okay, and then let me copy paste this here, and then what I'm going to do over here is that I'm going to iterate over the employees array. So here I'll say that now let data is equals to, I'll have employees dot filter, okay, e comma I goes into, so I'm using the filter method on JavaScript array. Okay, and then here I'll say that return e dot employee number is equals to, right, I'm gonna have here, let's say 101. I'm just hard coding it right now or there, and then I'm gonna say that data, Control C, Control V here, else, right here I'm gonna return the entire object, employees object. So here I'll say employees. So let me save this. So my app is anyway running now, right? Let me go back over there. So this is anyway working 101, right? And I'm able to see only one single record. Okay, that's it. So here it is, I'm getting all the data, and then again here I'll say 101, here I'm doing it like this, correct? Okay, so that is what that I'm sending it. So now this is kind of the hard coded value, right, which I have sent it, okay, to the API, or sorry, not to the API, but to the HTTP server. Okay, so that's what the thing is. So not only just the simple HTTP message server that we can create, we can even have the data server, right, which we can make it possible, right, with the help of the REST API. In the next video, we will see, guys, that how we can simplify this over here by making this as a kind of the some variable value, and then we will make this completely dynamic. Okay, so stay with me. Thank you.